Hey there, my name is Pravus. Welcome back to more Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues, the Enclave Reborn Redux submod as the Sierra Enclave. We've conquered pretty much all the territory that I get free claims on for the moment, which is good. Took the Jackals as a vassal just so I'll have some options as far as distracting the NCR and force them to either split their forces or open up a back door so I can hit them pretty hard. Now, we just need to, keep building up. The Enclave's a little bit slow, ain't it? I mean, we got a little bit of early conquest. I do like having a little bit of early aggression, but most of this is just about, like, can you snowball fast enough? You either can or you can't. If you can, cool. When we get to fight the NCR, it's going to be glorious. Until then, a little bit tough. We can try to force the NCR into a civil war situation. If we can do that, all of a sudden, I think it becomes a little bit easier to pick them apart, but we'll see if the Kaiser decides to jump on that as well. Question, by the way, I was looking around on the map. How long have the Sisters of Steel been a thing? Is this new in this mod as well, or is this something else going on over here and I just never looked? Church of the Silo. There's a lot of cool stuff over here to the east, honestly. This reminds me a little bit of the, Battle Sisters, is it? What is it from Warhammer 40k? I don't know. Yeah, either way, kind of cool. You know, we should be looking forward to a lot of expansions in 5.0 for Old World Blues. That's going to be coming up fairly soon. Can't say when. But 5.0 is coming out, and you better believe I'm going to be covering that on the channel. That'll be cool. Anyway, how strong do we think the NCR is? The NCR should have anywhere from 52 to 90 divisions, about 14 to 21,000 deployed manpower. I've deployed about 5.3 thousand, so not great. No, not great. They have a bit of an advantage right now, but I'm training up a bunch of different troops, including some motorized. I'm hoping I'll be able to swap out with some proper trucks and stuff later on. That could be good. So, we'll see what happens with that. What do we want to do here, by the way? No matter what, you lose a lot of recruitable population if you do this, which is kind of awful. If you want to go for a lot of soft attack and some breakthrough, purity is pretty good. You just sacrifice tons of manpower. As opposed to principle, which lets you get a lot of special forces and make your power armor very, very good. That's it, though. So power armor versus, like, all armies. I never go down the purity route, and I think for roleplay perspectives, I'm going to stick with principle, though I do think purity can be good, all right? In the right hands, in this mod in particular, when manpower is so precious, having your troops with the right equipment can make a big, big difference. So, for example, 100 manpower, 106 soft attack for my power armor. Regular auxiliaries, 200 manpower, 46 soft attack. My power armor are literally 4 times better than a regular infantry. So if they've got 100,000 manpower, but I've got 40,000 deployed with the right equipment, I'm technically still gonna have the better stats. Just saying. Anyway, let's go ahead and start things like crack the code. If I see an opportunity to maybe force, like, the Shi to break off of the NCR and force, like, the Lost Brotherhood over here to actually fight, yeah, I might take it. If it's an opportunity to really force these guys into a bad position, I'm not opposed. Okay, cracked the code. Worry about some of this later on. Operation Babylon. Let's go ahead and go down this direction just again, so we're in a position where I can start to weaken the bear. I would also like to try to make my power armor even better. Toss on, like, some fire teams plus some demolitions. I don't know if we need the other stuff like recon and stuff. That'd be nice, but we'll see. Do this. We got enough equipment in storage. Shouldn't hurt my manpower too much. It's a small improvement, like a 10% boost across the board. Plus a few other things, piercing, defense, etc. All right. Keep concentrating my forces. Make them stronger. And let's try organizing Patriots in the cores of new California Republic states. Would cost me a lot of infantry equipment, but if it is a way of forcing these guys to start getting a civil war and I'm arming a particular side, totally worth it. And now we can arm the Patriots. All right, to do so, click on an NCR state and press the Organize Patriots button. States that have armed Patriots will flip to our side and spawn militia when we decide to start the Californian Uprising. Okay, it's expensive, gets harder every time we do it. So, we should think about where we can really screw these guys up. For example, if I were to get, let's say, both of these states to flip, when the war begins, Wouldn't that mean that everything up over here is trapped and encircled if I can move fast enough? Just saying, that could be a very potent strategy. Let's organize the Patriots for free, apparently. And then it costs 25. It's not bad. I mean, I will happily spend okay, political power is now more valuable to me than ever before, basically. I'm gonna be able to use this all over the dang place. Let's get to Common Man. This could actually be really good. I think we've got a way of actually taking down the NCR. And the faster we can do that and start coring all this territory, the faster I can assert myself and start getting ready to challenge the Kaiser and reform the United States. Like, this is a valuable state right here, for example. This stretches all the way from territory I control and would help me encircle this entire area as well. This is fascinating. I see so many possibilities here. And remember, we can break the Shi away, so that'll be a thing. Plus, I can force the Brotherhood to fight. Plus, I can force the NCR to mess up something. I still don't know what this means, actually. The Barron Incident. Stage false flag attacks against the NCR, send the NCR army in to bring the region back under their control. Like, what does that mean? I don't know. But between all of this, we can screw with them so good. Oh, and we get some free collaboration out of this one, 15%. That's kind of nice. You know, speaking of collaboration, I didn't even think about that, but that's not a bad idea. We could go for the man from Cedar, get an extra spy. And I think it's going to be at least a few more months before I can attack at bare minimum. So if we can start getting some more spy network and maybe get a second spy involved, extra collaboration would only make my life easier. Cool, and now we have our spy, the man from Cedar. Hey, where's my extra spy? It says add 1 spy, and I don't see a spy. Add 2 spy? Good lord. Good lord! How many spies can I get? Jeezums! 2, 2, 2. So there's like 7 more free spies down there. What the frick? All right, I like the idea of having 4 spies. But when you say spies, what are you talking about? Because I clearly haven't got any spies. So what happened? We can get Colonel Callahan. This at least does get me the operative slots, apparently. And they have a new president in the NCR, Grant C. Hayes. Being American once meant something, and it will again. That is prophetic. It will, in fact, mean something again. It won't be at your behest and under your terms, but it will be. Now see, this increases, it actually does say it increases my operatives, doesn't it? Operative slots +2. Huh. But this also says operative slots +2. No, I'm getting spies. Okay, hold on. No, I'm getting spies. So I don't know why the man from Cedar didn't work the way I expected it to. When they say add 1 spy, they just meant you have to get the dang leader. But that's fine. Okay, cool. Lots of spies. I like this. Look, even if I end up not using enough spies against the NCR for this to make sense, it's going to make things a lot easier when the time comes to go against the Kaiser. Speaking of which, Titans. Super mutant behemoths. Can I not infiltrate and create a collaboration government? I do not see that as an option anywhere, nor do I see it as something that is locked behind other stuff. Oh, that's problematic. Alright. No free compliance for me, I guess. Okay, we've got fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and then we will unlock the old world uprising decision for when I want to force a civil war. We could probably hide from them one more time. Only once. Then the question becomes, oh, I wanted to do this, by the way. Let's go ahead and get the army depot up and running. Then we probably do want to focus every bit of political power I have into, 1, causing a diplomatic incident with the Shi and get them out of the war preemptively, and then 2nd, more uprisings. But with the right uprisings in the right places, as I'm already finding here, you know, if we can get some encirclements around some key areas, that's worth a lot. I've already got some encirclements that are going to go on over here. So encirclement here, encirclement up here. As long as we move in with my motorized and exploit that, we're fine. So the question is, where else could I realistically even get an encirclement that would help? We could get a lot closer to their capital, I suppose. You know, that's a thing. Get over here. We can't force Patriots in the capital itself, but we can get really close to it. It could be a way of really screwing up their supply lines. That's what I need to be looking for. How do I mess up their supply lines in a way that makes it very easy to pick them apart? So let's try the Barron Incident next. We're going to find out what this is going to do. It's an activity from my spies, apparently. False flag operations. Might seriously exhaust their military ahead of time. Maybe. We'll see. They apparently have been increasing the number of troops out in the field by a pretty substantial margin with the new president. Okay, that's fine. That's getting harder. Baseball. The president's decided to revive a pre-war game. Yeah, no, I mean, 5% legitimacy. You know, it's as American as baseball and apple pie. How could I possibly say no? Okay, Barron Incident is done. And then let's go ahead and pick a decision that tries to force the Western Brotherhood into a fight. Hawthorne Army Depot. Yeah, I finished upgrading that. We get artillery. Okay, also common weaponry and light machine guns. Nifty. So the Barron Incident. One of the following must be true. We do not own Navarro. She states, the new California Republic declares war on the She. So I could force them to break the alliance and then go to war with each other, plus the Western Brotherhood, plus I attack, triggering a civil war, encircling huge chunks of their army, and then we crush. As far as coordinated strikes go, this is pretty elaborate and I'm liking it. I apparently can start manufacturing this heavy artillery. Hello, that is a lot of soft attack and breakthrough. A lot, actually. Wow. Yeah, I mean, if we can toss some factories into this, I don't expect it to be useful right now, but later on I could see this being great. And there's the Lucia incident, which would allow us to force a war. So time both of these at the same time, basically, is what we want to do. Yep. All right, this seems good. Question. If I force the NCR to declare war on the She state, how does that work with the fact that they're already allies? Can I just skip this step entirely? Just be done with it? Possibly. What I really need is just as much manpower as possible. We could try working toward that National Guard. I'm not sure we have enough time to mobilize as many troops as I'm looking for. Probably not. But if we could, the more soldiers I have right now, the better, because I need to cover a lot of ground and fast. And a new threat out of Tucson. Pre-war tanks, you say? The Kaiser is getting all the fun. Okay, so Pioneer Scouts gives me a little bit. Good way to get the kids properly indoctrinated, right? Once your population goes up, recruitable population factor goes up. Nice. National Guard comes next. It's only 15 days. Very quick. The Sons of Kaga are demanding territory. All right, hold on. Bad timing on your part. I've got a bunch of troops that are pretty much ready to go. Where is this? Where's the decision? There it is. We could do a return of disputed territories. World tension goes down. Or, they are going to do something. Take claim state war goal. So you're gonna tell me that I have to now worry about, like, protecting my back door when I'm gonna be about to fight the NCR? You annoying little boogers. And the Sons of Kaga just declared war on me. I didn't actually move any troops over here because I really didn't think they were gonna do it, but okay. Right, well, let's get over here quick and get ready to deal with them. We need to make this as fast as possible. And we're gonna call in the Jackals, my buddies, and everyone get a move on. Crush, fast, go, go, go. I think all we need to do now is just get into Old Bishop real quick, and these guys go away. All right, Sons of Kaga done, thank you. All right, free land for me, I guess. Wasn't planning on it, but there you go. And the good news is it should not open the front line against the NCR anymore thanks to this mountain range, so that's fine. Okay, so that's taken care of. Didn't even notice that this was different from the non-core manpower, but honestly, I think I'm still happy with this. I didn't realize these are mutually exclusive. Should be fine. Military propaganda, organization, and so on. Honestly, all of that could be useful. I'll pick it up. And TV Town just became my core. All right, sure. What remains of TV Town? Picking through the remains of what was TV Town, it's clear that whoever set up this place had technology well in advance of our own. If this was a pre-war thing or a post-war thing, we really don't know. Okay, gain population or set up a research station. I will take a research station. 2,000 population does not mean 2,000 manpower, if that makes sense. All right, at this point, I think we're on a countdown. Because in 48 days, I'm not going to have enough political power to hide myself anymore. That's it. And just before we hit 30 days remaining, I think I'm going to go ahead and start these incidents so they time out nicely. And in theory, the NCR finds itself stuck in a couple of wars, then right before it's too late, we go ahead and launch an uprising. All right, so this is it. Launch both of these, and let's hope that this works and does not cause issues with the whole skipping the diplomatic incident. I admit I'm feeling just a little bit nervous about this. It's always a big deal when you suddenly decide to go from a small nation against the NCR. Hopefully this times out correctly. I would hate to find out that accidentally, by the way, the Shi get at war with me, which means they're allies with the NCR, which means that they don't break apart. That would be weird. You know what? I'm sorry, I was gonna wait, but just to be sure that the Shi do not accidentally get called in a weird order where they defend the NCR and therefore the NCR can't declare war on them, let's go ahead and cause the diplomatic incident and see if we can break them apart. All right, that guarantees that we're not gonna have a huge problem. Okay, do we launch the uprising before or after they start a couple of wars? Probably immediately after. Let's let them get formally distracted in a bunch of different things. There's their wars. Uprising time. While technically speaking more of an invasion, the support we have built up with the desperate and destitute in the new California Republic allows us to portray the event as a popular uprising. Our signal has been sent across the nation. It is time to take up arms against the corruption. Down with the bear! Up with the stars. And just like that, they declare war on me, which means this is a defensive war for me. That's good. And also, we are officially known as the Enclave. Aha! The Enclave hath returned! All right, that's it. Go. Oh, there's a bunch of militia all over the place. Okay, I gotta organize some forces. Okay, I've got forces moving to all the holes we just created that's gonna split their forces. We definitely caught them with their pants down. Their organization is terrible across the board. Plus, I haven't even got all these extra militia in place. I have no idea what I want to do with these guys. We're definitely gonna have our militia cut off, and I really don't care if a lot of them die. It doesn't matter too much. All right, Clash of Steel. In the face of overwhelming pressure, the fragile ceasefire between the new California Republic and the Western Brotherhood has collapsed. Huzzah. All right, now they're in a position where they're trying to stop me from doing a few things. We need to call the Jackals in on this real quick so I have full access. And now we just need to crush them before they can retake anything that I want to keep. I'm just going to clear out the remaining units real quick, get them motorized into position. My power armor is doing what I need it to do. Good, good, good. And we just need to collapse on what is encircled here. Finish this off quick. This is going to be a devastating blow. I've also got the Officer Corps Reform, which means if I want to, I should be able to get the Pentagon in just a minute. What else do we want to do here? I guess we should probably go ahead and work down some of the doctrine stuff I've kind of ignored up to this point. All right, let's go ahead and push into Fresno and such. Don't think for a second, by the way, that I'm going to leave the Shi and the Western Brotherhood to enjoy any of the territory they managed to snag from the NCR. I'm only using them to make this war very easy, but after that, we're going to be taking everything from them. The Hoover Dam has fallen to the Kaiser. Great. All right. And hello. Okay, this is something different. That was definitely not a thing. Good lord, hang on. All right. We've heard rumors of an Enclave detachment in the Wyoming and Montana wastes for some time. However, it was quite a shock when several vertibirds appeared over Sierra Army Depot and landed, outstepping a ragtag band of Enclave soldiers looking worse for wear, including Colonel Ellen Santiago and her daughter. Granite himself was quite shocked, but invited her and her top commanders to the infamous roasted Deathclaw dinners. After talking it through, they're willing to join. Well now. So the characters who likely got exiled one way or another from MacArthur. Where is MacArthur? Did the Sisters of Steel seriously kill MacArthur? They sure as frick did. Okay, well anyway, hey, characters that are from a different version. This was definitely not a thing the last time I played the Enclave Reborn. Bear and Eagle. All right, the Enclave will be known as the Enclave. You don't say. I'm already known as the Enclave, so cool beans. I like, by the way, that outside of Shady Sands, there's actually just a bear hanging out over here. Hi, bear. And are we collapsing properly against the north? Yes, we are. Good. The Shi are, unwittingly, helping me out quite a bit over here, and the Lost Hills are growing a lot, too. I need to start pushing aggressively down through here. Or if not to Junktown, then at least get to Shady Sands and get down here to try and cut off the hills, but we'll worry about that once I've accomplished my goals and finished these encirclements. The Doctrine of Tomorrow. Meh. Lots of army experience, freebies, Fall of Shady Sands! Of course, we're now completely encircled around Shady Sands, which doesn't make me feel great. I need to get some reinforcements down here quick. Come on, clear out these pockets so I can reposition. Go, go, go. And then which doctrine do I actually want to follow down here? We could go down what is apparently the power armor faction area. Go down the MacArthur doctrines. It's not actually just power armor now that I think on it. It looks like it's affecting everything. All right, that's interesting. Add technology, assault tanks. Or vertibird combat units. Speed and breakthrough. We move fast, paradropping, and so on. There's something to be said about that. Yeah, this is literally just shock and awe. Or entrenchment, defense, and so on. Much as I do want to go down vertibird combat units, and I don't really care about the assault tank, all these other benefits really look more appealing to me. We're going to go down the American Juggernaut. What's this? The Chinese Menace. San Francisco, one of the greatest cities of pre-war America, is occupied by the Shi, a Chinese beachhead. Ah, annex Wargle against the Shi for free. Nice. Tremble in fear of the wastelands. We gain America's hammer. Completed. Boom. Sweet. All right, Army Rail and no rest, no respite. I guess we take that. That's speed and attack value. Currently, my troops are holding out in Shady Sands. We have the supply generation. Therefore, we're in a good position here. I just need these guys to finish off this last little bit of territory. Then we can move the motorized down and get ready to start pushing south, preferably around Junktown and the hub. Capture all of that. All right, never mind. The Shi have apparently beat us down over here, and I can't do much of anything. Great. All right, this is where I'm expecting we're going to start having some serious trouble, because the NCR is throwing everything they've got into this tiny little chasm, gulch, gully, whatever, I don't care, but it doesn't matter. We have the power armor, which means I should be able to beat the ever-loving snot out of them, which is exactly what is happening. Attack, attack, attack. Sure, more HP, division attack, attacking speed. All that sounds fantastic. We're going to keep Shady Sands, dang it. I would like to know what happened to the leader of my power armor, though. That's weird. Okay. Well, I can at least get Martha Santiago. She seems pretty good. Or General Judah Kreger. Oh gosh, you're great. Haha. Put him in charge. What happened to one of my other... I thought I had more power armor. Where'd they all go? Whoa, where'd these guys come from? Jack Shadow Churchill. Cool, more goodies. Oh, no, never mind. It's just taking a few units that were already under my command and now we're repelling an invasion. From Elko Passe, I saw that was going to be a thing. I want to see if I can use my power armor to actually start punching through and encircle all the units that are currently defending the Shady Sands. I could see that being very, very good for me if I can encircle all of them. The NCR army is officially in retreat. That's what I like to see. Let's see. Echo of Utopia has been lost. Okay. Some things, laser eyes claiming the number 41. I don't know what all this is. This is a programming thing. I don't really care. Come on down to TV Town. Well, no, okay, not really. Consumer goods reduction minus 6%. Wow. And one of our agents was captured by, I assume, the Kaiser, and we have encircled all the units that were up here around Shady Sands. This is gonna make my life really easy now. You guys don't even realize just how freaking screwed you are. What is this cybernetics thing? Hold on. What is this? Cybernetics, dangerous implants, not researchable. What is this? Got no idea, but I'm absolutely fascinated by it. Okay. All right, is the power armor gonna do the trick against all these very low organization units? Oh, you better believe they will. And that should be enough to clear them out. Look at that, beautiful. God bless the Enclave, alrighty. Now we bring on the pain train, and we cut off all these guys and enjoy all this territory for myself. Okay, and off we go. Now that the power armor has joined the fray, should be easy to start punching through their lines, get them motorized into position. Actually, instead of having the motorized go straight down, which is kind of ideal, but what I'll do is instead have them hook around over here and encircle all of these guys. That would be effective. And let's see, is there anything else I can do? Well, we could increase, or rather, further demoralize them. That's fun. Requisition some resources. Lose legitimacy if we do that. Remove an arms workshop to get some equipment. Disorient their air force. Yeah, sure. Do that and then demoralize them so their surrender limit is even easier for me to deal with. Thank you. And we now actually need to start trading again. I'm not able to do that because I'm still on a hidden economy, but now we can go ahead and swap. What do I want to do? Free trade, export focus. Probably not free trade entirely, because I'll bet you I need a lot of resources. Let's move to an export focus, though. This means I'm allowed to actually start trading with people again. Yay! Or not, because my trade influence is non-existent. Great. Lanius's failure. He failed to win a war he was supposed to, and the Kaiser and the Cult of Diana are fighting along with Lanius. Okay, civil war in the east. The Kaiser is gonna win, but this will be fun. New Canaan just fell. Kaiser's Legion? The NCR army is routed, they say. Yeah, that's great. What's their surrender limit looking like exactly? Oh, they're shockingly close, actually. 77% towards giving up. Aha! Well, one thing that would be interesting is if I decided to immediately position myself to try and fight against the Lost Hills and or the Shi. Because they probably will take a lot of lands that I'm gonna want for myself, realistically speaking, right? It's part of the war score deal, and if I'm at war with them, I'll keep everything I've currently got and we'll just have to go ahead and immediately kill them all. I don't know how strong the Shi are. We probably should try to find out. Alright, let's see how effective these trucks really are gonna be. I'm going for speed here at this point. Now that we've broken through the line, it's a question of how quickly can we tighten the noose and encircle all of these units, especially since they're now trying to pull back. The answer is we're going to struggle a lot with our supply, but it looks like we are moving fast enough that I should be able to surround these guys around Hopeville. There we go. Boom. All right, now we just go ahead and execute. I think this is a good place for me to end this video because we're kind of out of time, I think. Hard to always figure out the timing of these when I'm doing jump cuts, but great success. The Enclave's looking real good. I'm going to have to annex these jackals in order to free up a bit of border gore, but we're going to push south. We're going to get all the way down here to Thousand Oaks and the Boneyard. Then we are probably by then going to have finished off the NCR. They're very close to capitulating. Not much longer now. The question then becomes, when do we attack? We could immediately attack Lost Hills right here. For 120 days, we lose almost all of our political power gain and we can't justify any more war goals, but we'd get to go ahead and just like fight and take them out quick before they get any stronger. It's a thought. We'll think about it. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, I'd ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, make sure that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.